Have you ever wondered why you work harder every single year, yet somehow life doesn't get financially easier? Why, no matter how many budgeting apps you download or how many times you promise yourself that this year will be different, you still feel stuck? There's a reason. And it's not because you're lazy or bad with money. It's because you were born into a system that was never designed for you to get rich. It was designed to keep you comfortable, productive, predictable, and right in the middle. There is a money trap, a quiet, brilliant system built over decades that guides how you think, earn, and spend. And unless someone shows you the blueprints, you'll play your entire life in a game without ever learning the rules. Today, I'm going to walk you through the architecture of that trap, layer by layer. The first layer begins with an idea that sounds perfectly reasonable: predictable income. From childhood, we're taught the script: get good grades, find a stable job, and earn a consistent paycheck. But here's the hidden truth. That predictable paycheck isn't for your freedom, it's for the system's predictability. When your income arrives on the 1st and 15th, the world knows exactly what you can afford. Just enough to live, but never enough to break away. A salary isn't designed to make you wealthy, it's designed to make you dependent. And that feeling of security, it's actually the first bar of the cage. The second layer is debt that feels normal. I'm not talking about business loans or leveraged assets. I'm talking about consumer debt, student loans, credit cards, car payments, buy now, pay later schemes. Debt isn't just a financial weapon, it's a psychological one. Once you owe money, your choices shrink. You can't quit that job you hate. You can't take a risk on a new idea. You can't afford to try something bold. You become anchored to your paycheck, making you the perfect worker, motivated, predictable, and too financially stressed to cause any disruption. The third layer is one of the most profitable inventions ever created: lifestyle inflation. The middle class doesn't stay broke from a lack of discipline. They stay broke because the system trains them to confuse spending with progress. Every commercial, every social media ad whispers the same message: you deserve more. Upgrade your car, upgrade your home, upgrade your life. You earn more, so you spend more, locking yourself into a lifestyle you can barely afford. The car payment, the rent, the subscriptions, individually they seem harmless. Together, they create a comfortable cage until the bill arrives. The fourth layer is the one almost no one talks about: taxes. Not because taxes are inherently bad, but because of the silent difference in how they work. Middle-class people earn money, pay their taxes, and then live on what's left. Wealthy people earn money, live, invest, and often pay their taxes last. The system allows businesses and assets to be taxed differently from salaries, but the middle class is never taught these rules. They're told it's too complicated. The reality is, confusion is profitable. So there you have it: predictable income, normalized debt, lifestyle inflation, and a tax system with rules you were never meant to understand. The fifth layer is investing late or never investing at all. The middle class spends ages 20 to 35 dealing with low wages, high debt, and rising expenses. Meanwhile, these are the exact years when compound interest is at its most powerful. But because investing feels intimidating and school never teaches it, most people don't start until their 40s or 50s. By then, they're playing a game that rewards those who started young. The wealthy teach their kids about investing early. The middle class hopes their kids will figure it out someday. One group builds generational wealth, the other starts from zero every life cycle. The sixth layer of the trap is psychological. Financial stress creates mental fog. When you're constantly worried about bills, rising costs, unexpected emergencies, or losing your job, your brain enters survival mode. And in survival mode, you cannot think strategically. You cannot plan long-term. You cannot invest consistently. You cannot take risks. Your entire mental bandwidth is spent trying not to drown. And when you're exhausted, overwhelmed, and stressed, you don't question this system. You blame yourself.
And that's exactly what the system wants. But here's the good news. Once you understand the trap, you can begin to escape it. Not instantly, not magically, but deliberately, one choice at a time. The first step is to build money skills, not just income. Skills like budgeting, investing, understanding taxes, protecting your money with an emergency fund, and learning how compound interest works. These skills turn you from a participant in the system into a player of the system. The second step is to permanently reject lifestyle inflation. The world wants you to believe that success is measured by the car you drive or the home you rent, but every upgrade delays your financial freedom. Wealth grows when your income rises, but your lifestyle stays the same. The third step is to use debt intentionally, not emotionally. Debt that builds assets moves you forward. Debt that buys comfort holds you back. This one shift alone separates the wealthy from the stressed. The fourth step is to invest earlier than you feel ready. Most people wait for the perfect moment, but the perfect moment in investing is always 20 years ago and today. Start with what you have, however small. The fifth step is to build income streams that don't depend on your time.
A single paycheck keeps you vulnerable. Multiple streams give you leverage. You don't need 10 streams. You need one additional stream to change the trajectory of your life. The truth is, the middle-class trap wasn't built to punish you. It was built to control you. Not with force, but with comfort, convenience, debt, and silence. The trap works only when you don't see it. But now, you do. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Today, you get to choose differently. Not perfectly, but differently. Your financial life won't change overnight, but it can change over time. And it can start with one decision: refusing to keep playing the game the way the system expects you to. You may not become a billionaire, but you can absolutely build a life where money serves you instead of the other way around. And that is worth everything. If this opened your eyes and you want more videos that explain the system the way nobody else does, hit subscribe. Your next financial breakthrough might start with the next video.